What's up, Michigan State fans? It's Jacob Kotznick here back for another episode of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. This is our podcast for Monday, January 26th, 2026. Again, I'm going to talk some more hoops with you guys today. Again, really big week, really big game coming up for Michigan State basketball this week. They have a game on Tuesday against Rutgers. Kind of share some preliminary thoughts on that one, but think everyone's kind of looking to Friday night here, just a little bit, because that's the game against Michigan. Firstly, I mean, I think everyone's just going to kind of like the team should certainly be worrying about Rutgers right now. I have no doubt that they're only going to be worrying about Rutgers right now. And Izzo's managed the team dealing with these trap game scenarios a million times. They handled themselves fine in these games last year, if I recall correctly. But alas, you got to go beat Rutgers on the road. Rutgers is not very good. I think Ken Palm has them as the worst team in the Big Ten. They do have two conference wins, but yeah, certainly a team losing record again. Third and the third straight team MSU's played with a losing overall record this late into the season. That's kind of this is a softer part of the schedule, but the grind part's really about to kick in. Again, they should certainly beat Rutgers. It's not a very good basketball team. Just not very good. Michigan State again. You're a top 10 team. You should play like it. You should certainly go and beat Rutgers again. I think Ken Baum has them at a 92% chance to go win that one. I'm not too concerned about that one. It's a lot different is the game against Michigan. Again, two of the best teams in the Big Ten. Maybe for all we know, the two best teams in the Big Ten. Again, Michigan has looked pretty unstoppable earlier on in the season. They looked like the best team in the country. There was a point really earlier on in the season where if I had a vote, I would have voted them number one without really thinking too much about it. That's changed. They lost a home game to unranked Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin might be ranked soon, partially because of that. But wait, no, I think they lost a home game to USC. But still, they lost. They kind of randomly lost a home game to Wisconsin. But again, they have other quality wins, like they beat Gonzaga, they destroyed Auburn. Again, still a very good basketball team. There's games where they don't play very well, and they still win by double digits. Again, Michigan State has a lot of momentum on their current win streak. I think it's 6 in a row now. All those games have been by double digits. I think it's been quite a quiet. You haven't seen a ton of national hype about this team, but they deserve it. They've got 5 quad 1 wins. They are among a select group of teams in that statistic. And again, they're playing really well right now. Like in terms like their defense by far during the Big Ten season has been the best in the conference. Offense is actually technically on Ken Palm is rated higher than last year's team that reached the Elite Eight. So and it's just kind of been hovering around there. I'm recording this before the AP poll comes out. Probably move up to 8 or 9, but again, Ken Palm moved them up to 4. I think right after the game, after against Maryland, again blowout. It kind of rewards you a little more just based off the final score. Again, that was kind of the game where you really saw MSU's ceiling, I believe. But hey, I mean, like when they play like that, who's beating them? Like there's other teams where certainly their ceiling against MSU ceiling is going to be really close, like Michigan. But yeah, yeah. I mean, but like, I don't think this team is necessarily getting enough respect as just as a team that can go far in March. I mean, how many times have you seen Michigan State go far in March? Like, how many times has everyone seen Michigan State go far in March? And you hardly ever really seem to see MSU kind of really get that hype lately. I mean, there was a little bit last year. I mean, they were a 2 seed. I mean, they did what you're expected to do when you're a 2 seed. You got to the Elite Eight, you lost to a 1 seed. But hey, like this is a team right now that I think can do that. This is a team that they get the favorable draw. They do the right things in the tournament. Why can't they make the Final Four? Why can't they win the Big Ten title? Really like during Big Ten play outside of Nebraska. Like, is there a team that's played better than them? I don't know if there really is. I really don't know if there is. Michigan's been really good at points, but their losses to is at home to Wisconsin. MSU's is at Nebraska by 2 points. There's a bunch of other one-loss teams. I'm trying to think of it. Illinois, I have a lot of Illinois is pretty good. Illinois lost to Nebraska at home though. Again, another home loss. I'm trying to think of the other one. There might be another one lost team right now in conference play that I'm forgetting. But again, Purdue lost to UCLA, then they lost to Illinois at home as well. Again, MSU hasn't really played a ton of the tough teams besides Nebraska yet, but they've shown their mettle by going out to Nebraska, and really, they really should have won that game. I thought, like, they let that game slip away. There was a lot of just unforced turnovers, things they don't normally do. Again, when they play another really good team, like when they play Michigan, I don't know if they're going to make those same mistakes again. Plus, they get the benefit of home court in that game. Again, there's plenty of other big games down the line. You got to go play Purdue at Mackey. I think they host Illinois this year. They don't see Nebraska again, but they play Michigan again on the road, of course, to end the season. You have to play You have to play Wisconsin in Madison. Indiana's on the road. That's not nothing. But yeah, like again, you'll have your chances. But again, to win the Big Ten title this year, they're gonna have to go 16-4 probably at least. You might have to go 17-3 this year if you want a share of the big. Probably 17-3 if you want to win this thing outright. 16-4 if you want a real shot at a share of it. I don't think you're 15-5. You're not winning it this year. You got so you can think of it as if you want a realistic shot at a share, you got three strikes right now. You're 8-1 conference play. You got 11 games left. You got to somehow find that target of 9-2 or 8-3. Again, got to beat. You got to take care of Rutgers out of the way. Get Rutgers out of the way first. Reach 9-1. Then you have Michigan. It's going to be very, very exciting. I truly cannot. I'm already kind of like hitting my metaphorical button here. Like, can it be Friday night yet? It's going to be electric in the Breslin. Really looking forward to covering that one. But yeah, just kind of wanted to kind of summarize my thoughts on where things stand as we enter another week for Michigan State basketball. Again, things are very exciting still. Again, MSU probably a 2 or 3, probably a 3 seed right now when you're looking at where they are projected for March. But again, with so many big games upcoming, you can easily jump into 2 or 1 seed territory if you take advantage of your opportunities, starting with Michigan in East Lansing. So, going to be a great one. Again, got to take care. Can't look too much past Rutgers, but I don't think Rutgers is very good. So, I can do that. Players really can't. So yeah, that kind of summarizes the way I'm looking at it right now. But yeah, that kind of summarizes everything I've got for you guys today. Again, there will be plenty of written content on both the Rutgers game, and on the Michigan game, of course, as well. So pretty much starting immediately after that, because I'm sure that's where everyone's mind's going to go to right after that. Will that game be good enough against the Wolverines? We will see. But yeah, once again, plenty of written content coming your way for MSU basketball, MSU football, hockey, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That'll be at SpartanNation.com or Michigan State Spartans on SI. Thank you, though, for listening, whether you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any other streaming platform. Thank you very much. Once again, though, I'm Jacob Katznika. Once again, I'm losing my train of thought. Once again, though, I'm Jacob Katznika. I'll see you guys around.